I don't mean to offend. The weather's gonna change on you someday. Run around, angel, wandering star. Where you going? You can't be far. Living your daydreams in honky-tonk bars. Run around, angel, wandering star. Many times in the past you came back crying. You promised me you'd change your wicked way. With your span of attention, not too sharp for to mention, and the night is all you would stay. In the morning I'd find you left me. Your boots and coat were gone off the floor. If you take this advice, you want me to treat you nice. Don't come knocking on my window anymore. Run around, angel, wandering star. Where you going? It can't be far. Living your daydreams in honky-tonk bars. Run around, angel, wandering star. Run around, angel, you're a wandering star. Where you going? It can't be far. Living your daydreams in honky-tonk bars. Run around, angel, wandering star. Out one morning, going to Dungarvan Fair, I spied a pretty maiden with the sunlight in her hair. Her way was so delightful, her voice rang like a bell, and as I overtook her, I asked if she was well. Lay down your woolen shawl, my love, I swear it is no joke. I'll tell to you the story of the old Dungarvan oak. We approached Dungarvan, that girl at me did stare, and she asked me why I raised my hat to a tree so old and bare. I told her of the legend, if the tree should e'er come down, there'd be a great disaster, and Dungarvan would be drowned. Lay down your woolen shawl, my love, I swear it is no joke. I'll tell to you the story of the old Dungarvan oak. She started laughing, my face grew very red, and she said that only fools believe what all old legends said. Her laughter was contagious, and the truth to you I'll tell. By the time we reached the marketplace, I began to laugh as well. Lay down your woolen shawl, my love, I swear it is no joke. I'll tell to you the story of the old Dungarvan oak. As I sit here by the fireside, it's the autumn of my life, and the darling girl I met that day is now my darling wife. We have a lovely daughter and a son to push my float, and all because I raised my hat to the old Dungarvan oak. Lay down your woolen shawl, my love, I swear it is no joke. I'll tell to you the story of the old Dungarvan oak. Lay down your woolen shawl, my love, I swear it is no joke. I'll tell to you the story of the old Dungarvan oak. Last night as I lay dreaming of pleasant days gone by, me mind been bent on rambling, to Ireland I did fly. I stepped on board a vision and I followed with the wind, till next I came to anchor at the cross on Spansel Hill. It been on the 23rd of June, the day before the fair. Old Ireland's sons and daughters and friends assembled there. The young, the old, the brave, the bold, they can dare to sport and kill. What a curious combination at the cross on Spansel Hill. I went to see the neighbours, to see what they might say. Sure, the old ones were all dead and gone, the young ones turning grey. I met the tailor Quigley, he's as bold as ever still. Sure, he used to make me bridges when I lived on Spansel Hill. I paid a flying visit to my first and only love. She's as white as any lily and as gentle as a dove. She threw her arms around me saying, Johnny, I love you still. She's Nell, the farmer's daughter, and the pride of Spansel Hill. I dreamt I held and kissed her, as in the days gone yore. Johnny, you're only joking, like many the time before. The cock, he crew in the morning, well, he crew both loud and shrill. I awoke in California, many miles from Spansel Hill. I was 18 years old when I first came to Dublin. I had a fistful of money and a cartload of dreams. Take your time, says me father, stop rushing like hell, and remember all is not what it seems to be. But there's fellas would cut you for the coat on your back, or the watch that you got from your mother. So take care, me young bucko, and mind yourself well. Will you give this me note to me brother? At the time Uncle Benji was a policeman in Brooklyn. My father, the youngest, looked after the farm. When a phone call from America said send a lad over, and the old fella said sure wouldn't do any harm. For I spent my life working this dirty old ground for a few pints of porter and a smell of a pound. And sure maybe there's something you learn or you see, and you can bring it back home, make it easy on me. Well, I landed at Kennedy and a big yellow taxi carried me and me bags through the streets and the rain. Me poor heart was jumping around with excitement, and I hardly even heard what the driver was saying. pulled in the short apartment of the flatlands of Brooklyn to my uncle's apartment on the East 53rd. I was humming the song, I was feeling so happy, and I sang her as free as a bird. Well, to shorten the story, what I found out that day was that Benji got shot down in an uptown parade. And while I was flying my way to New York, poor Benji was lying in a cold city morgue. Well, I phoned up the old fella, I told him the news. I could tell he could barely stand up in his shoes. And he wept as he told me, go ahead with the plan, and not to forget, be a proud Irishman. So I went up to Nellie's beside Curlin Road, and I started to learn about lifting the load. For the healthiest thing that I've carried that year was the bittersweet thoughts of my hometown so dear. I went home that December, for the old fella died, and to borrow the money from a fella on the side, and all the bright flowers and brass couldn't hide the poor wasted face of me father. I sold up the old farmhouse for what it was worth, and into my bag stuck a handful of it. I caught me a train, and I boarded a plane, and I found myself back in the US again. It's been 21 years since I've set foot in Dublin. My kids know to use the correct knife and fork, but I never forget the green grass and the rivers as I keep law and order in the streets of New York. La 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 la. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young girl calling, Michael, they are taking you away, for you stole rebellion's corn, so the young might see the morn. Now a prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Low lie the field of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young man calling. Nothing matters, Mary, if you're free. Against the famine and the crown, I rebelled, they cut me down. Now you must raise our child with dignity of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Well, only harbour wall, she was the last star falling, as a prison ship sailed out against the sky. For she lives in hopes and prays for her love in Botany Bay. It's lonely round the fields of Athenry. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. It's lonely round the fields of Athenry.
Goes to Colin with the bluefinch. That's the plains. The coloured big horses. Goes to Jimmy Barrett with Big Dan. Now the third with the coloured 3-year-old, isn't it? That's Johnny's horse, 3-year-old, isn't it? 3-year-old. Right. Johnny Donovan, he's not here to get his prize. Who wants to take it from? Jimmy, Johnny, take Johnny's horse. I'll bring it in from you. Right, Jimmy Barrett is going to take Johnny Donovan's prize with his horse. The horse out of nowhere. Jimmy Barrett will take that one. The third for the 1.5 in the colour goes to Bernie McDonough with Coco. With Coco. That's 4 races, and the last race in the plains with the 1.5 goes to Martin McDonough with Jim Murphy. Can I say a special thanks to John Sullivan for organising this day? I'm going to give him... No, give us... Just... Now that's...
Can never go out, and it's sponsored by Jerry Box Food Store, Animal Feed.
Come up and show your face.
Come on.
Come up and show your face.
No, you have to say something. Well, you have to say something.
Come on, it's fixed. Look, the camera's up there.
This woman works with McMahon, it's off and on, so she does so.
Philip.
Yeah.
You work with Philip?
Yeah.
Hang on, Philip, very well.
Oh.
We work with Philip as well. Bernie's got on one of those more.
Well, you know, she said she's a bit short of words, but she said there'll be more women than next. Right. That's it. It's a small thing. The next day, hopefully it'll be better. So it's like Saturday week, Saturday and Sunday on the beach. That's, well, you have to check the date. Well, next Saturday week, next Saturday week. But there's 400 yards of a straight, down 2 bales and round them. Fastest time on the clock winning. No missing. And Sunday. And then we were driving Gort after that. And then we're going to Newmarket and Fergus. So lads, you better feed the horses
And eventually,
and give them oats.
and after that, we go to them.
And after that we're going to show them and be nice to the women, lads, because only for the women we wouldn't be here at all. Feed it up, well. Hey,
Edward,
come on, Captain. What? I want to thank the women.
I hope you got that one. Good man, Catherine.
I want to thank the women that done the sandwiches and drove around all day after us and didn't know what to do for us.
The camera, yeah. The camera.
And I also want to thank back Doherty for leading us astray, but there was enough for that.
This man here is
I want to thank Frank Fletcher for his hospitality, for having him here. He's a great man. And there's one thing for sure, lads, I'm not giving Martin the yellow jacket the next time. We're going to wear it my friend.
I know, John, listen, come here. He's alright, John. Martin is okay as well. Martin is okay as well. We're all having a bit of crack, aren't we?
John, just have that chocolate.